Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our members listening around the world tonight. We appreciate you turning into this presentation virtually, as we unfortunately cannot have our regular large gatherings due to the circumstances. Nevertheless, we come to you tonight to discuss quite possibly the most important aspect within our organization, leadership. For us to continue to be a great organization, we need to continue to develop great leaders. And that starts with you. So we are proud to present the Leadership Challenges and Supervision presentation by Alexandra Cunningam, Dehbia Guerdad, Riley Oldham, Sorelle Valliere, and myself, Yaroslav Shevchenko. Now, different leaders have different motives, and each leader has specific and valuable skills. But to truly be an effective leader, you need to have good followers. You also need to understand that as a leader, you are also a follower. Each leader is also a subordinate, and each subordinate will often carry out a leadership role. Followers are the people who get things done and are the individuals who carry out and make our success happen. Without them and their contributions, we would not be successful. Now, there is no mold that could perfectly define each characteristic of a follower or leader, but we will discuss the 5 types based on their levels of engagement. At the bottom of our list here, we have our isolates, not caring for the organization, their teammates, or their leaders. Often, termination is the only solution. Climbing up higher, we get to our bystanders. As the label states, these are members who just are sort of there, standing by. Leaders and teammates must work hard to motivate these individuals. Yet another step higher, we get to participants. Participants show interest in the organization and make efforts to participate and contribute. Then we get to our activists. These are members who are considerably engaged and heavily invested in people and the process, while eager to demonstrate their support or opposition. Diehards are yet even more engaged, to the point that they are willing to go down for their own cause or oust their leader if they feel that they're headed in the wrong direction. Leaders must communicate with their activists and diehards to ensure that the energy is directed towards the organization and not against it. High-functioning quality followers do have some similar qualities, with Robert E. Kelly once stating that effective followers share 4 essential qualities. These essential qualities are self-management, commitment, competence or focus, and courage. Self-management is when a good follower can work with minimal supervision and even see themselves as capable as their leader. Commitment is when that follower is committed to the team and its success. Competence or focus is when the follower has competence and focus within their efforts, so that they can achieve maximum impact with their actions. Courage is when the follower is independent, thinks critically, and does whatever it takes to support their leader and their team. A key role for followers is to collaborate with their leaders in achieving goals. Great leaders encourage communication and collaboration between leaders and followers. Followers who care to participate get involved with the organization, allowing for high success. This shows that great leaders are made by great teams of great followers. This is further proved by Seth Godin in tribes, where in order to create movement within a tribe, great leaders must encourage communication. This communication can be found in 4 different styles: leader to tribe, tribe to leader, tribe members to tribe members, and tribe member to outsider. Without this communication between types, it becomes much harder for a leader to achieve success for the organization. Another key point for successful leaders is to think of people as individuals, asking themselves how each member of the team could be a leader in the making, thus allowing the company to continue to grow in the future. It is important to understand that leadership is not just management, but working with your team to fix company issues and allow others to obtain their full potential. This involves speaking with employees and other leaders to understand how management tasks can be spread throughout the workforce. It is also important not to hesitate when encountering change. Don't be hesitant to change, and instead embrace and adapt with those around you. Change is not only inevitable, but it also provides opportunity. We should look at change as an opportunity to make our community, company, team, and selves better. An opportunity to accomplish success at a higher level. Now, to accomplish success, you must have different goals of what you are attempting to accomplish. Effective leaders are outstanding motivators and coaches. One way to motivate others is to set goals. Setting goals will help you on the path of success. Per Dubrin, goal setting is a basic process that is directly or indirectly part of all major theories of motivation. Goals should be specific and difficult to result in high performance. They should be accepted by the team, and they should be linked to feedback and rewards so to improve effectiveness of said goal. Combinations of group and individual goals are very effective, while also leveraging the use of learning goals rather than performance goals. Following these highlights will pave the way for your own personal and team success. Now, creating a goal to drive this success can be easier said than done. It is important that when creating your goal, you stay specific. Your goal should be a SMART goal. This handy acronym helps remind that a goal should be specific. Do not have a vague goal. They should be measurable with numbers as to understand current and improvement states. They should be attainable and not out of the reach to accomplish. They should be results-oriented to target change within relative areas. They must also be time-bound, ensuring that you know when the goal is due and if you are falling behind with progress. By creating SMART goals, you know what you are working towards, how it will be measured, what the results will be, and what time frame you are working in. Here's that word opportunity again. Leadership is all about creating opportunities and developing a plan to make the most of the situations you are given. When looking at opportunity, you need to have a positive mindset. You need to make sure you are framed and wired to think creatively. As Godin had stated, when opportunity knocks, the question is not, is it possible for me to do that? No, the question is, will I choose to do it? And how will you choose to do it? We have the talent and creativity to accomplish great things, and those great things start with each and every one of you on this call today. We need great leaders to continue to be successful, and we need you to be that leader. Movements have leaders, and movements make things happen. So be the leader that your team needs and create the change to meet your goals. Make a change that you can believe in. And all of these changes can be frightening. They can also be motivating. Have the right attitude to focus on the tasks you have been given and have your contagiously positive attitude shift the moods and mindsets in your area. Positive attitudes have successful teams. Attitudes make up every aspect of a workspace. Attitudes can change the way an individual will focus on their task performance. Task-related attitudes and behaviors focus on the task to be performed rather than on the interpersonal aspects of leadership. One bad attitude can shift everyone's mood, while positive attitudes can have successful teams. Good attitudes focused on our goals is the direction we want to continue to head, and the direction we encourage you to take the lead on. Now, direction setting is one of the major responsibilities of a leader. One of the main tasks is that the leader must set the direction of whatever change is happening at that time. The leader should produce change and set the direction of his team. A leader that lacks ability to direct a team can instead create stress and confusion. A great leader guides his team into the direction of success. And one of the ways they accomplish this is by being open. Management openness is a set of leadership behaviors that give subordinates the motivation to voice their opinions. Great leaders allow the group and coworkers to create ideas as well as are open to teamwork. This continues our trend on how leaders carry their teams. Keep positive attitudes, embrace change, and have openness of the team to drive everyone in the direction of success. And this is why we believe it is so important to start with why. Knowing why allows us to understand what we are trying to accomplish. Starting with why helps answer the question of what we are doing in the first place. Starting with why helps us understand the value of our teammates and organization. And starting with why gives us understanding and information that allows us to communicate and work better as a team. So, I leave you with the words of Simon Sinek. For those who have an open mind for new ideas, who seek to create long-lasting success, for whom believes that your success requires the aid of others, I offer you a challenge. From now on, start with why. Thank you again for listening in tonight. We appreciate your efforts and we cannot wait for the great leadership and opportunities that awaits us as a team.